Hi, Whitefish Bay Middle School families. Hope this email finds you well and that your families are happy and safe and that you're ready for a little bit of a break starting next week. This will be my last video message before the holiday, and so I just want to take this opportunity to express how grateful I am for so many things, but chief amongst them is that we have had 12 weeks of in-person learning before we've had to shift to virtual. And I'm very grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the 12 weeks of fully virtual learning that kids who wanted that were able to experience. I think that positions us really, really well. And I'm grateful for the position that we are in for this temporary transition into virtual learning. We are so much better positioned for this than we were last March. That was an emergency situation, a very sudden and abrupt change, and where the world was kind of turned upside down on all of us. Now, we've really had kind of 12 weeks of practice for a switch into virtual learning. We have a schedule of synchronous classes. We've got lots of experience with Canvas and with Zoom. Our kids understand how to navigate this platform, and our teachers know how to plan for it. So this isn't even a comparable experience to what we had last March. To that end, I've attached a document that will highlight some of the changes here at the middle school as we transition temporarily into fully virtual learning. Essentially, much will remain the same. From a kid's perspective, they will really be experiencing school like they did on their at-home days. So if they're an A cohort student, kind of what their B days, their Thursday, Fridays looked like. For virtual kids, you're kind of getting the same experience that you've been having for the first couple months of the school year. So much will remain the same, and we believe that continuity will help our kids be successful in this environment. We're going to follow the same schedule of classes that kids have been on, the same bell schedule, if you will. We're going to use the same calendar that we've been on in terms of asynchronous Wednesdays and things, so I'll put that in this email too. A couple of enhancements and adjustments that we are making that you'll see in that document. One will be around homeroom. I know that for kids when they're on their at-home days, that homeroom time is pretty asynchronous. In this virtual learning time that we'll be in, homeroom will be largely synchronous. On Mondays and Fridays, we'll continue with our circle of power and respect to really continue to build and strengthen those relationships. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're really going to use that homeroom time for academic support and making sure that during this temporary switch, we don't lose anybody along the way and that our kids are getting any of the academic help that they may need. Also, after Thanksgiving, because we don't have to worry about physical limitations anymore and some of the safety mitigation protocols, we're going to be able to add in a live world language class and a live larger group music class as well. So those are some things that we didn't have access to before, but that we have the opportunity to do so now. So there's some silver linings in this transition. I want to be clear that the building is not shut down during this time. We're still going to be here. It's very possible that in the weeks ahead, we may need you to come in and grab some things for your child, maybe a book or some materials. So we'll be reaching out to you if that is the case. Also, we're still going to have a small number of kids here, kids who have specialized services and supports that really can't be delivered virtually. So let your children know it's possible that in their Zoom call, they might notice there's still a student or two who are at school. So we are not shut down. We're just temporarily shifting most kids into virtual learning. In reality, folks, I really don't know what the weeks and months ahead look like. And I know that can be kind of scary. But when I look back at how far we've come since March, I'm filled with hope and a joyful anticipation of what's to come. And those are just such appropriate emotions for the months of December and January. So I know that we're not going to just survive this stretch of time. We're really going to thrive, especially if we stay together, if we lean in closer, and we're looking out for each other during this time. Throughout the course of this virtual learning experience, please reach out to the staff here if we can help in any way, shape, or form, either academically, socially, emotionally, to support your child. That's what we're here for. Please let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, check out the attachments to this email. Thank you.